Never gets old. Hey everybody, this is Captain E here for you from the trailer talk. This is gonna be Boss Baby 2 Family Business. I never talked about it, I never reviewed the first movie. I saw it with my family, like it was after there's this movie theater I don't live by, but it's like a good hour away. As soon as a movie gets out of the theaters, this movie theater picks it up, puts it in there for another good 3 to 4 weeks, then takes it out. That's what that movie theater does. That's pretty cool. We saw it when it was in that movie theater. It was a pretty good one. They made a TV show. I don't think it's canon at all to this. I remember at the end they were setting up a second one. I did hear that they wanted to make a second one. Took a while, but it's coming out next year, March 26th. March 26th, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna play it right here and review it while it's going on in a minute. And that's about everything before we get started. Yeah, coming out March 26th next year. Hopefully by then, movie theaters all over the world will open back up, and this can make some good bank. Animation looks on par with the last one. Looks a bit better actually. Looks like a bigger budget. TV show, like I said, I don't think it's canon. I never watched the TV show, but it's basically like just what all the misadventures Tim and Ted have right after Ted. Yeah, Ted is the big. Yeah, Ted after he comes back from not being wanted to be in Baby Corp anymore. So yeah, let's get started. Obviously, you can't hear. I don't want to get copyrighted or anything. But at the beginning, you see that little wizard. Oh, he lost the arm. Wow. That little wizard clock that talking. You see the wizard. He's talking about how Tim and Ted get along, or how they fought all the time back in the day. And you see Tim. He has kids. Oh, he has one regular daughter. Oh yeah, they changed the designs completely. When I watched this like the first few times, they changed the designs completely. I thought, hey, it looks just like them. I went back to like the ending of the first one. I'm like, oh yeah, they changed the design. The girl had longer hair, her eyes weren't like that, and the baby at the end in the little suit, her hair was blonde. So I was like, what? It's like, yeah, I thought it was the exact same, but no, this baby, the baby here has brown hair like Tim. Well, so does the other daughter. Has brown hair like Tim and has green eyes, I think so. And Tim has a wife. We don't hear her talk at all through this whole movie, so I bet she's only gonna be in like 2 or 3 scenes. She's like laughing, but there's no sound for her. There's like no sound for her like giggling and laughing with her daughter in the bed. This is kind of weird. She's black. She's black. How do I click? Boom. She asked his Uncle Ted is gonna come, and he was like, people grew apart. At first, I was like, oh shoot, they just not gonna have him in the movie. But I saw like the baby there. But Ted, he comes up in a helicopter, pimped out in a suit, and his design. I mean, I like his adult design. Tim, and not Tim. I mean Tim. Yeah, Tim is the kid. Ted was the baby. So yeah, Ted design. He's like a bit taller than him, real buff, macho. There was this dude who made some fan art of what they look like. Because at the end, you see them as adults, but only from the neck down. You don't get to see the face. And the fan art had Ted still with like the buzz cut. So I was like, oh okay. He had like a lot of hair here. I was like, I don't know. And then they're arguing. He was like, money can't just solve everything. He was like, but it can, Tim. Like they cut off the head and you see the arms, but it can, Tim. But it can't. And they just keep arguing. They get a pacifier out, and then the baby starts talking. Now I'm like, does Ted know she's in Baby Court? Because she gets up. She was like, yeah, I see you guys arguing. Let's stop arguing. How about you both suck it? Because they were just yelling at each other to suck the pacifier. Those pacifiers in their mouth. Remember from the first movie, those pacifiers like your mental state goes to Baby Court, but not your actual state. So she puts them in the mouth and they go to Baby Court. And she explains, and they have like this serum. They didn't explain why they made this, but they have a serum that can turn an adult into a baby for 3 days, 48 hours. They didn't really explain like why. They probably will in the movie why they made it because like I guess he wants Ted to come because I guess he was like one of the best baby operatives from the first movie. That's why they're turning him into a baby to help. 'Cause I guess if you're an adult, you can't help out with baby corp stuff, or they'll fire you. That's what I'm guessing. And then Ted, I mean Tim, he drinks it too, but he turns back into a regular kid, like, just like the first movie. So a kid, baby, just like the second movie. I mean, just like the first movie with the new daughter. I'm like, why did he have to come along too? I mean, it makes sense. Like, I want him to come along too, but I guess they gotta explain why he can help out too. I guess because he knows everything with Baby Corp because he didn't get his mind erased from the first movie. Anyway, I was walking to class. Like, I know I'm going to be. I was walking to class, and I look at my phone while I'm walking to class, and I see Boss Baby 2. I'm like, oh, snap, a trailer. I couldn't watch it because, it's going to make a lot of noise. Plus, my class was, like, right there, so I'm waiting for it to come out. While I'm looking at, like, the poster, it has Ted and Tim's daughter. I'm like, okay, so they're going to, both the babies going on a mission. But how in the world is the baby? I was like, how is Ted still a baby when they grew up from the first movie? My main thought, I kept thinking time travel. I was like, that makes absolutely no sense in the Boss Baby movie. Why would it need to time travel? I'm like, that makes no sense. Well, there's no reason to time travel. But then I was like, there's no other way. No, at first I did think maybe that's Ted's baby. Maybe Ted's baby looks exactly like his, and then Tim's baby, like Tim's baby and Ted's baby join up and they go out and do something that made sense. But no, they both drink a formula that turns them into little kids. They made this little joke about, yeah, you. Oh, I didn't notice that she keeps trying to talk. Hmm. I didn't notice that at first. Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna keep arguing. Yeah, I just wait for this. She made like a little boomer joke. I'm like, yeah, that's whatever. Like as long as kids movie like keep it as a one liner joke, just quick and easy like that. I mean, I don't mind it, but they just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And yeah. And she also says, I'm in the family business. I'm like, Baby Corp. I'm like, Baby Corp isn't really the family business. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't make Baby Corp. Baby Corp has always been around. But hey, it's a good talent. I'm not trying to bash it. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I like how in the first movie, as soon as they went to Baby Corp in that mental state, Ted he landed perfectly, and then Tim he fell over and landed on his face. Like the exact same thing happens here. Ted and his daughter, the Tim's daughter, so she's full both with cheese, man. Tim's daughter and Ted, they both land perfectly. Mm. Ted, like just lands on his face right there, and then like just like I said, to make a formula. Don't really know why, but they made a formula to where Ted Tim seems like really hype about this. Like he's really happy to drink this, and Teddy's like, "What?" And he was like, "You want me to become a baby again?" And they don't really explain why. And they both go through like teenager phase, little kid, back to baby. But Tim, he stays a kid. And the main villain, I don't know where he's getting all these babies. I don't know where he's getting all these babies from, but he has tons of babies, and he's brainwashing them to be bad, so that love bonometer thing should go down for babies. Well, we don't really know what he's really trying to bring up in the love bonometer, but I know he's trying to get the baby one down because he's making babies just be the most ruthless things in the world, and he kind of not really kind of looks like the main villain from the first one. But I'm like, he got turned back into a baby and he got raised up again, so he wouldn't be evil in this one. And I was thinking that dude from the first one, like his bodyguard, was his dad. And by the time Tim and Ted become the grown ups, he shouldn't be. Well, Ted is a grown up. He was a baby in the first movie. But no, no, no. He has white hair. The main villain here, we don't know his name, but he has white hair. So never mind. Yeah, he has white hair. So he's like super old. Unless he's like the granddad of the first dude. Hmm, maybe. I don't know. Nah. I was thinking like maybe the very first baby in Baby Corp got old and now yeah, but I don't know. They bring back the sailor outfits and I like the song. Yeah, I really like the song. But they're bonding again throughout this whole mission. All the little kids. They have a, they're like they're like this whole pony. I don't know. It just cuts and like Tim is like bringing up Ted to like the basement. I mean the basement. No, and then like the attic laying him down. He's like, "Thank you for always being with me." Well, we're brothers, and then they all like do a group handshake, like, "Yeah, bring it in." Then it just cuts. And apparently Tim has a pony, and the pony busts through the fence Both babies riding on top. Ted's holding onto the tail. He's like a trash can lid. He's like they're going out through the street. They turn around, huge explosion. I'm like, what is going on in this movie? Ted is like, yo, we gotta hurry up for the formula wears off. I'm like, this whole mission would be so much easier if y'all adults. But hey, gotta bring back the baby, bring you back the money flow for the kids. He's like crawling on the roof somehow. I don't know. I guess they got some new gadgets. They're crawling on the roof somehow. And this scene actually kind of made me laugh. It was they so I guess they're in like the dude's main base, like the main base hub. So it's only Ted. I don't know where Tim and the baby at. I don't think the baby got a name yet. The Tim's dog. I don't think she got a name yet. Anyway, they're in there, and Ted finds some baby ninjas, and he was like, "Oh, y'all so cute. Let me take a picture real quick." He holds the phone. One of them has an actual sword and just goes sing, cuts the sword. Cuts the phone in half. The next scene, Ted is hoofing it. He's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. There's thousands of babies. Like, I don't know where he's getting all these babies from. Like, I think he's kidnapping kids. I think his main villain is kidnapping kids. I think he's kidnapping kids. Anyway, there's just thousands of ninja babies running after him, and they're like throwing swords, and he's dodging, and he's like, "Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!" He's like, he's hoofing it out of there. It's just thousands of ninja babies. There's like even one. Oops. There's one in the Oops, I keep clicking. Oh, I'm so dumb. Anyway, what was I saying? There was one. I don't know what you call it, but it's like really, it's round and it has wheels, and the baby is in the middle of it, and it like helps them walk and balance before they can actually start walking by themselves. Then one of that, one baby like holds out his sword, the other baby grabs it while it's in there, spins and just throws him, and it's getting closer and closer to Ted. And he's like, oh, and then it cuts, and then you see Tim in girl clothes. What is going on in this movie with Tim in girl clothes? Actually? Because as soon as they get turned back into kids, Tim is wearing like a little tutu and like a pink thing right here. This scene when they're on the pony and they see another ninja baby, and Ted is like, "Hey, I'm pretty sure this will let you pass. Let us pass." He brings out a bunch of money, and then the baby cuts it up, and it's like little gingerbread man. He's like, "What in the world?" He has like this girly, sparkly thing on with headphones coming out. I'm like, what's? And then Ted has like a tuxedo, baby tuxedo. What is going on in this movie with Tim wearing little girl clothes? What in the world? And I can see like this. I can see how this is coming out of nowhere. I can kind of see how Ted. Well, yeah, March 26th. I was right. How Ted grew up to be this way, like money, 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 big, successful. Because that was basically just his life in Baby Court. Big and successful, money, money. When they get money, but have nice taste, tuxedos all the time. He's probably gonna grow up just like that because he didn't get his memory wiped. He still had his. Wait, did he? I don't. I don't know. I forgot. I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm thinking he didn't have his. He didn't have his memory wiped. He still had it intact. So being like that as a baby, growing up, he will be like that, and he is pimping. He is bowling. He came in a helicopter. Now at first, I thought when I saw the trailer, I was like, at first when I heard about them making a movie, I was like, oh, okay, so the next movie is gonna be Tim's daughter, and then maybe Ted's kid, or just like another duo, like the two little girls, the little girl that's like 5 or 6, and then like the baby. That's the next duo for the movie. So now they're bringing back Tim and Ted, and then they have the new baby. But I didn't really see it too much through this whole shenanigans. But this movie should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. I'm gonna go see it probably in theaters. I don't know how. Unless I go, yeah, I might have to go with my family because I doubt any of my friends want to go see the Boss Baby. Hey, you want to go see the Boss Baby? What? Like, that's exactly how my friend's gonna be. Like, what? Man, get out of here. I ain't gonna see no Boss Baby. So, like, share, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Thumbs up to all you wonderful, beautiful, and handsome human beings out there. Thank you for being wonderful human beings out there. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. You know, I'm gonna start saying yo yo you yo. Who remembers that? Y'all know where that's from? Yo yo you yo. I'm gonna start asking that. If someone can tell me where that's from, because I know, but you know, someone can tell me where that's from. Yo yo you yo. Allah. I don't get money like that. I can't like give out a prize. I don't know. I'll dance I'll dance in my next video.